Hello everyone, in this video we review EGC receiver. When we have sent a distress, after a few minutes we have EGC mail on the screen with a slash next to our satellite name. Whenever you receive a message, there will be either mail if it is normal message or EGC mail if message came to the EGC receiver. In order to remove this indication, we go to logs, go to EGC log and look. All messages that we have not read are marked with such arrows. We go in and remove the arrow. Why do you need an EGC receiver? Every time someone is in distress, we will get a message on the EGC receiver. The EGC receiver will receive maritime safety information, that is navigational, meteorological reports, reports of pirate attacks, that is useful information that you will need at sea. Such messages are transmitted via inmarsat satellites, that is within the inmarsat system. Most often the EGC receiver is built into the inmarsat-c station. It can go separately, similar to the nav-text receiver. In our case, it is built into the inmarsat-c station and they have one common receiving antenna, that is configuration that we now have demonstrated into the simulator. In order to enter settings of the receiver EGC, we go to the menu options, press enter and go to the menu configuration. Press enter. Now EGC and enter. This brings up to the extended menu of the EGC receiver. Now let's break down each of these options. EGC only. Here we can put a space X. What is the risk of this? Since you have an EGC receiver built into the inmarsat-c station, they have one common receiving antenna. If I put a cross here, inmarsat-c station is blocked, receives only message EGS. If I remove the cross, the message is received inmarsat-c station is a priority, but the receiver EGC in this case is not disabled. But if, for example, at some point of time come two messages and to the receiver EGC at inmarsat-c station on the priority, there will be messages that come to the inmarsat-c station. Cross is put only we have a storm and we need urgent information on the safety of navigation. We are afraid of the missing them, then put a cross. It's better to not touch this option. Additional nav area area. There are a total of 21 nav area districts. Previously there were 16. What are they for? The whole world is divided into districts. If you are in one of these areas, then you will receive information from that area where you are. For example, the Mediterranean, the Black Sea, is our third district nav area. If you are there, you get message for your area. You don't get the rest of the messages, but if you have additional nav area written here, then you will receive an additional message from area 7. You can cancel it. You can keep it if you want. When can it be useful? For example, you are in the Mediterranean Sea and you cross Gibraltar into Atlantic Ocean. You are on borders of two areas. You are interested in information about the area in which you are moving. But right now you are in nav area number 3 and you want information about the nav area number 2. Then you write down an additional district, such as 2. Then you will get an information about the area where you are in. This area is dimensioned by your GPS and with an additional area that you are moving into. That is number 2. This is optional. Coastal warning areas are the areas in which nav-text works, but no information is transmitted to it. There are areas such as Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, and every year the number of these areas increases. If you want to receive coastal messages, those messages that nav-text receiver should receive, but nav-text doesn't work there, then you write down a letters. You have to look at the maps in that mirrored the list of radio signals, a map that has these areas labeled with letters. You write down the letters of the areas from which you need messages. For example, if I am near Australia, I need the north coast of Australia. I write down the letters. Golf Hotel Alpha Bravo. Below, if you do write down the letters, you can select the types of messages you want. Navigational, meteorological, SAR messages are necessarily received by all. You may add or delete others as you wish. You must receive navigational, meteorological, SAR messages. Decca, Loran, Omega navigational systems that are basically extinct. Loran is very rare, even almost never you will meet. Nevertheless, keep in mind. To confirm your choice, the cross is removed by the space bar. To confirm your settings, you press the OK button. Your settings are saved. Thank you for your attention.